Hi everybody, welcome to my introduction video. This video is meant to be an introduction to the game Vikings War of Clans. If you've never played before, or you just started and you feel lost, you're not sure what to do, I'm going to cover quite a few things in this video, so it might be a little bit long, but it'll all be very helpful. So, okay, first thing. When you first start the game, there's a little tutorial that takes you through how to build all the different things you have to start. You know, a farm, a lumber mill, stuff like that. It even has you build 10 troops, so you need to go through the tutorial. Once you finish that, looking at your village, you're going to have a lot of empty squares over here, okay? So you can see where I'm zooming in, I have all farms, right? If I click on this, it'll tell you what it is. This is a farm. It produces food. Food is one resource. There are quite a few. There's food, lumber, iron, stone, and silver. And the different buildings make the different things. So if I click on this, it's a lumber mill, it produces lumber. So you're going to have one of all of these different resource type buildings by the time you finish the tutorial. And then basically you have to level them up to make them produce more resources, which you'll need to do all your other upgrades. So that's basically how the farming in the game works. You upgrade your resource buildings and they provide you with what you need, okay? But you only need one of each type of resource building. The rest of the squares allow you to build whatever you want. So I have chosen to use all of those spots for farms. So I have one lumber mill, one iron deposit, or one stone quarry, right, and all farms. But you could do, 4 of each, 5 of each, 3 of one of the other. I mean, you can mix it up, whatever you feel like you want. The reason why I have all farms is because I'm part of a clan. And in our clan, everybody has chosen one different resource to hypermax, basically to build everything in that one direction. And that way we all make so much of each resource we can share, and everybody has what they need. It works way better than trying to be even and having the same number of your farms as you do your lumber mills and that, okay? So that's what's going on this side of the base, okay? If you're ever not sure what a building is, you can touch it and see. I clicked on the vault. The vault's basically useless. It just tells you how much of your resources are protected against an attack, and I'm going to get into that in a second. So on the other side of your base, these squares, you can't build farms or lumber mills. You can only build other things like barracks to train troops, which you're already going to have one of. But again, you can customize a lot in this game. You could choose to make 2 barracks. You could choose to have 6. If you wanted to be able to train a lot of troops at one time, you can make a lot of barracks. Another thing is the infirmary. Infirmary allows you to heal the troops that you have that are wounded when someone attacks your town. You have to have 1, but you could make 2. You could make 4. You could make 10. So it's your choice. Do you want a bunch of barracks or a bunch of infirmaries? Okay. In addition to that, you have manors. I've chosen to build as many manors as I could possibly have because they produce silver. And silver is the scarcest resource in this game because all of the higher level upgrades, knowledge especially, and troops take a lot of silver. The manors not only produce silver, but they increase the training speed of your barracks, of your troops. So this, for me, if you're going to be an offensive player, you're going to want to have all manors and then just 1 infirmary, 1 of everything else you have to have. Some of the other random buildings that you're going to eventually have to build, your hero's abode. This basically controls how much experience your hero gets when you do upgrades and when you attack people. And if you click through the tabs on this, you can see your hero. It'll show you the different spots for armor. If you won't have any armor in the beginning, they'll all be empty. I'm going to get into that in a second as well. You're also going to see you have a mead hall, which allows you to store reinforcements. If somebody from your clan wants to send you their army, you can basically store their troops, and they'll help you if you get attacked. Also, you can click through the tabs and see if you have anything in them. There's also going to be a Shrine of Odin. This building basically controls how many troops you can send out on a march or a given attack. If you're going to attack, the higher this is, like the more troops you can send at one time. And also, it controls how many different marches of troops you can send at once. So basically all of those things you'll figure out, what they do. You don't have to worry too much about them. Just upgrade everything evenly as you have to progress. And don't worry too much about that. That'll kind of make more sense to you as you keep upgrading them. Alright, so next, troops and farming. If you click on the training button at the bottom of the screen, okay, it's going to bring up your barracks. You can also get to this same menu by just finding your barracks and clicking on it. Alright, clicking on the barracks is the same thing as hitting the training button. Alright, so you'll see that I could upgrade this barracks. It's currently level 21, and it'll tell you what the cost is to upgrade to level 22, and it'll tell you what happens if you do that. Basically, I can train another 250 warriors at a time, so it's not that important for me. But if you click on the troop tab, you'll be able to see the different troops that you have and what you can train. Now in the beginning, you won't be able to train anything except the basic troops until you unlock the knowledge to do more. Alright, but troop training is really not important in the beginning of this game. Don't waste your gold or your resources or your time training a whole bunch of troops. Don't even worry about it. Once you get to Palace level 10 or so, it would be a good idea to train a few thousand mercenaries or horsemen or archers or whatever you want. Pick one. They're all different types of troops that have different stats. Pick the one you like. They're all basically equal in their own way. And train a little bit, but don't train too much. Just basically a couple thousand's enough. So the horsemen, it'll tell you they're effective against range and siege units, and they're weak to melee and killers. And you can click on the Slayer. They're a killer. They're effective against cavalry and siege, and they're weak to melee and range. So the troops all work like that. Now as far as farming goes, at the bottom left you'll see the thing on your screen that says global map. If you click on the global map, it takes you to where you can see the world. Your village will be right in the middle, and there's lots of stuff around you. There's different resource spots. So right here in the middle you can see, you'll start to know what these look like and know what they are by the way they look, but in the beginning you're going to have to click on them. Farmlands, they produce food. So if you hit capture, it'll allow you to send your troops to gather resources at that spot. And you could choose how many you want to send and whether or not you want your hero to go with you. Okay? And then your troops will go over there and you'll see them marching. Sometimes it takes a while if it's far away from where you are. And then they'll start gathering. Okay? Something to keep in mind, while your troops are gathering resources, if another player attacks that same spot with your troops there, your troops are going to fight his troops, but most of the time what will happen is his troops will completely slaughter your troops, and they will then be farming that resource, and your troops, whatever's left of them, will come home unhappy without any type of food. So that's not good. So it's usually a good idea, if you're playing and there's people around that keep attacking you, to just not farm or pay attention. And if you see someone's marching, you'll see the little guys marching at your spot. So if I were to see that right now, you just tap it and then you hit cancel and then return, and basically your troops will give up and they'll just walk home, and you don't lose anybody that way. But if you're not paying attention, you can definitely get wiped out. Okay, so in the beginning, while you're low level, nobody's probably going to be messing with you, so you can kind of farm whatever's around you. However many troops you have, you might as well send them out to get resources. But really, you're going to get most of your resources from your clan in the beginning and from just your own resource buildings. So I wouldn't worry too much about troops in the beginning. And really, don't do it. Even if you want to be an aggressive player, just don't worry about it. Don't build that many troops. Focus on joining a clan and completing all the different tasks and things each day, and I'm going to cover that in a second. One more thing about troops. If you have a bunch of troops, maybe you spent money, you bought some packs, so you got some strong troops, or you trained a bunch of troops, alright? You need to hide them, alright? And what I mean by that is, if your village is not shielded, if you don't have a shield, then you can be attacked. And if they attack you, they're going to kill all of your troops, alright? Looking at my screen, the little on the right hand side, the second little bubble down will tell you all the different boosts and things you have going on right now. You can see that one of them is Peace Shield. Alright, if I click on mine, it'll tell you that I have 5 hours and 4 minutes left on my shield. Alright, when that time is over, I will be able to be attacked. And if somebody attacks my town, they're probably going to kill all of my troops. Nobody that's weaker than me is going to bother attacking me. The only people that are going to be attacking you in this game are people that have spent more money than you or played a lot longer than you and are bigger than you, which means they're going to win, okay, for the most part. So you don't want to be without a shield unless you have nothing to take. So, back to hiding troops. If you're in a clan, you hit the clan button. You can go over to your different members and you can pick one, okay, and you can send reinforcements. So if you send all of your troops to somebody else, then if somebody attacks your village, they can't get any of your troops. So if they don't kill any of your troops, it doesn't really matter that they attack you. That's of course assuming you don't also have a ton of resources. And you can do the same thing with your resources. You can send them to someone else in your clan for safekeeping. Alright, you just find someone, you hit the action button, send resources, and you can give them whatever you want. There is a small fee that the game takes for you to be sending resources around. Typically the way it works is in your clan there'll be a couple players that have an alt account that are banks that don't attack, they're always shielded, they don't do anything except collect resources that you send them, and then whenever you need it you just request it and they'll send it back to you. So you need to be sending all of your excess resources to your clan's bank on a regular basis, and if you don't have a shield then you need to send all your troops to somebody as well. Okay, you can't keep resources and troops in your city without a shield. It's ridiculous. Every single time you do that, you're going to come back to your phone, look at your account, and realize you got completely destroyed. Okay? So you need to be safe. And if you have trouble with that, talk to your clan. You need to join a clan so you can do these things. Okay, next. Hero and invaders. Alright? As far as your hero goes, right, he will level up as you upgrade buildings. And as that happens, you're going to have skill points to spend. And you're going to see this little tree when you click on him. And you can choose to spec your points however you want. In the beginning, you want to stay as far to the right as possible. Max out building 1, max out learning speed 1, and then go down to your food production, stone production, silver production, resource yield, just all the way to the right. You see my whole tree is on the left, but that's because I'm in war mode right now to attack. Don't do that in the beginning. Okay, you need to be helping yourself grow. Okay. There's also a tab for invaders. You're only going to get like 1 point per level of your hero to spend for invaders. So at first, hit weaken invaders, this one. Max this out before you do anything else. Once you finish that, go to energy depletion. Once you get that to like 10, energy regeneration. Once that is 10, max out heroes total offense. That'll give you the chance to do the most amount of damage to an invader. Okay. Invaders are not people. Alright, on the global map, invaders change every couple of weeks. And they're just placed randomly all over. And I'm going to try and find one right now to show you. Here we go. So this is an invader. It's a serpent. And you can see the 5. That means it's a level 5 invader. Okay. Now, that means that it's really strong. In the beginning, you're only going to be able to attack a level 1 invader. So you're going to have to find one that with a 1. And then you click on it and you can send your hero to attack it. Always do the normal attack. Do not do the advanced attack. The advanced attack wastes your energy. And the reason for that is every time you hit an invader, okay, every time you do a normal attack, after your hero hits him, the next time it's going to be 15% stronger. Okay? That's called sustained attack. Every time he hits, he's stronger, as long as you attack him again within an hour. So when you do an advanced attack and it hits him a whole bunch of times at once, you don't get the bonus. So it's a waste. Don't do it. So you see the hero marching over, whack, he hits him. Now, just so you can see what a tedious long process this is, my hero is pretty strong. Okay, he just hit this invader for less than 1% damage. That is terrible. But the next attack, I get a 15% bonus. And just so you guys know, toward the end, this is an attack from an invader I did right before I made this video. You know, he was down to 4% left. I hit him for 7.44% for that hit. I think I had about a 420% attack bonus at that time. So, I mean, invaders take a long time to kill. Don't worry about them in the beginning. Whenever you see a level 1 invader, send your hero over there and do a few attacks. But don't worry about the gear, or they're really kind of irrelevant in the beginning. slowly progress, learning the knowledge to do better, but for now it's not that important. Okay, next, gear. All right, when you go to your forge, which you can get to by clicking on it, okay, on your town if you know what building it is, all right, or you can choose to hit the menu and click on the button for forge. All right, you can go to equipment and you'll see the different equipment spots for your hero. All right, only worry about standard equipment. You're never going to be able to make anything you see under invader equipment until you've killed a ton of different invaders. So don't worry about it. Just look at the regular stuff. They all take different supplies that you get just by playing the game, all right, and farming, all right. Don't worry about that. In the beginning, you're not going to be able to make anything, so don't even worry about it. Just keep collecting resources and playing until you have enough to make something good. It doesn't make much difference anyway until you're much stronger in the game and you're attacking other players. So for now, it doesn't matter. Okay, next, what packs to buy. If you are going to spend money in this game, and really it's hard not to, because I mean there's a lot to it. All right, I get that. Every day there's different offers that it will show you every time you log in. If you click on the bank, you'll see the different offers available. The price of these offers change. Okay, the longer you go without buying anything, the lower they get. All right, so it's not like some games where you can just buy the best pack over and over again if you want to. In this game, the packs go up in price for some reason. So right now, this looks like the best option for me. It would cost 20 bucks for me to buy this. Okay, and it shows you all the stuff you get. All right, in the beginning, I really don't recommend you buy anything over like a $5 pack. You don't even really need to buy anything until you really understand what you're getting and what it's for. If you're just bored and you want to like go faster, don't do it. Just wait. Join a clan. I want to talk about one more thing and I'll end this video real quick. On the right hand side, the third little circle down, all right, it shows the events, okay, and the contests that run every day. Okay, right now you'll see we have some extra bonus because our kingdom won the revenge battle against an enemy kingdom. You see we have a marching speed boost, troop training boost, and a duration of speed up boost. Okay, and it also tells you which two invaders are around and how long they're there for. Underneath that, it has the current contest. There's a clan contest for troop training right now, and if you click on it, you'll see we've already accomplished it, but it'll tell you basically what everybody in the clan gets as you hit each mark. You get all this stuff, a 60-minute time speed up, 3-hour boost, 2 of those. As you go down, you get more and more and more. Okay, as you do these daily contests for completing tasks and training troops and fighting invaders, sometimes there's a contest for fighting invaders, like you can see will be active in an hour and 50 minutes. That's how you get the way to speed things up faster. So like right now, if I go to my trainer, my training troops, you see I'm currently training these guys. I have 8 hours left. If I hit boost, I can boost it with these speed ups. And right now, they're all increased by an extra 10% because of the daily gifts, the contest. So if I were to hit the 60-minute one, you'll see it goes down to 7 hours left. If I hit it again, 6 hours. I'm actually getting a little more than an hour each time because of the extra boost. Okay? You're going to accumulate, see I have a bunch of these, but you're going to accumulate these without spending money just by playing and being in a clan and making sure you're playing every day. Okay? So just be patient, enjoy the game, grow, talk to your clan. It's really important to join a clan with people that help you and send you resources. All right? If you're on Kingdom 203, you're welcome to try and join our clan. It's Blood and Grit. My name in the game at the moment is the Crazed Murloc, but I mean it changes all the time. Anyway, this is me for right now. So I hope this video helped. Leave me a like and a comment. Let me know if it answered all your questions. If you have any specific questions for me, just drop it in the comments. I'm happy to help. So yeah.